The winner of this match will face Black with the title on the line at the May 6th Great North Wrestling event in Ottawa, Ontario. Stacy Thibault arguing with some fans at ringside now. They look like they want to get in the ring with Stacy Thibault, but she wants none of that. She has a bigger problem on her hands tonight. Eve, this is actually a rematch. These two faced each other in September of 2015 in this very same town of Hawkesbury, Ontario. That was a special charity event held outside in a tent, and it was raining and the canvas was a little slippery, and Stacy blamed the wet canvas on the loss to Eve. But Eve just pushed Stacy Thibault to the mat, showing her superior strength here. And both of these women want a shot at that Femme Fatale title held by Jessica Black. Stacy Thibault wrestled Black last August for Great North Wrestling and was not victorious in that effort, but she's still new to the wrestling game and has come a long way since last August, as she just gets pushed off again by Eve, who's clearly the stronger of the two. You do not want to get in a test of strength with someone who is stronger. Of course, Jessica Black will also be in Kingston with the title, or without, on May the 7th. And she will be facing Vanessa Craven on May the 7th, as we see Stacy Thibault go to tackle Eve, but sends her flying down to the mat 3 times. And now Stacy Thibault is going to the outside to take a breather, which I think she may need, or this is going to be a very short match. Of course, Stacy Thibault being managed tonight by the evil Dark Cash. Just asked her how many fingers he was holding up, and she said 3, so she's still conscious, she's still all there, but she's taking a rest on that timekeeper's table outside the ring. The crowd is now calling her chicken, which she is not very happy about, as you see Dark Cash covering her ears. Dark Cash was not at the last Great North Wrestling Hawkesbury event when these two fought, so we'll see if he plays a role in the match at all tonight. Usually he does manage Stacy Thibault. Sunset flip here by Stacy Thibault from the outside to Eve. This could be it. 1, 2, no. Eve stops it. Stacy Thibault up and goes to work on the knee of Eve. She's stronger, but if you can take out her knee, she's going to be a lot easier to beat. Drop kick now to the knee of Stacy Thibault. She must have possibly just dislocated the knee or possibly cracked the femur. Stacy now has that leg of Jessica, and she may be going for a figure 4 leg lock. No, she has it right on the ropes, and she's wrenching and cranking the knee across the rope, and the referee is going to have to administer a 5 count here, but Dark Cash is distracting the referee. Stacy's going to break Eve's leg if this referee does not pay attention. He does not need to worry about the opposite bottom turnbuckle right now. He needs to worry about the action between these two female competitors. The Great North Wrestling Women's Division is getting better and better by the year here. There will be women's matches at the Great North Wrestling event June the 4th in Smith Falls, Ontario, that will feature Al Snow. And June the 25th in Pembroke, Ontario, that will feature Nikolai Volkov, the WWE Hall of Famer himself. And of course, Demolition are going to be in Great North Wrestling May 6th in Ottawa, May 7th in Kingston. All the information on our upcoming events is at greatnorthwrestling.ca. Now Eve is being set up by Stacy Thibault for something here. What is this? She's running at Eve. She just kicked her right where the sun don't shine. She is a female. She's not a male from what we understand. But that's gotta hurt. And the referee needs to take some action here in this match. He may even want to throw in the towel here on the part of Eve, because there may be some permanent damage done to Eve's knee if he continues to let this match go on. That knee's taken tremendous punishment so far. Stacy's picking Eve up again. Eve fighting back. She's not finished just yet. She's got Stacy on the ropes. She's calling for a chop. Two-handed chop, and that was a sickening thud you can hear all the way up in the back of this arena. She's setting her up for another chop now. Another double chop. some payback for the knee damage that Stacy Thibault has done. Now she's laying the boots to Stacy with those kicks. And then she just kicks Stacy right in the temple, and I believe Stacy may be unconscious right now. She's not moving. That was a huge kick. The shin right to the temple. Of course, Eve calls herself a warrior princess. You hear the warrior cries here. Does a back somersault now. Right into the sternum of Stacy Thibault. Stacy Thibault is in a lot of trouble here. Both of these women want that Femme Fatale Women's Championship. It's going to be a Samoa drop attempt by Eve, but Stacy gets out of it and rakes the eyes of Eve and is firing away now with some big forearms to the jaw on Eve. Stacy Thibault going to the other corner now, signaling for something. What's this going to be? Charges at a huge Bret Hart style clothesline right to the neck through the ropes. I've never seen anything like that before. An extremely impressive maneuver by Stacy Thibault. She is indeed getting better. She's been studying, training hard in the dojo, as we see her just whip Eve into the corner and laying some boots of her own into Eve. Not quite as hard as the one Eve was laying into Stacy earlier, but there's not as much mass in the legs of Stacy as there is in Eve. Now she's going for a drop kick right to the sternum of Eve. And you see the sick smile on Stacy Thibault's face. This isn't a deranged woman here. And now Dark Cash is choking Eve. The referee has to pay some attention at some point in this match, as these tactics from Dark Cash are becoming ridiculous. Eve fighting back now, but you can tell she's getting winded. Going for possibly a Samoan drop here to Stacy Thibault. Yes, here it is. This is her finishing maneuver. This could be it right here. 1, 2. What the dickens? Dark Cash just pulled the referee right out of the ring. The referee could disqualify Dark Cash right there, but he appears to be letting it go because Eve is fighting back and there's a lot on the line on this match. But Dark Cash certainly saved Stacy from unquestionably a loss there. But Stacy's now getting a second wind of her own. Stone Cold Stunner now to Eve. This match is back and forth. Two very impressive athletes here tonight in the Great North Wrestling Women's Division. Of course, at the Great North Wrestling event, May the 6th at the Earl Armstrong Arena in Ottawa, there's going to be 2 women's matches. Whoever wins this match against Jessica Black and Vanessa Craven will also be in action. Vanessa Craven actually beat Jessica Black recently at Great North Wrestling in Rockland, but it was only by count-out, so the title did not change hands. Plancha attempt, but Stacy Thibault appears to have overshot the plancha. She went right over the head of Eve. Now Eve's going for the pinfall, but only a 2 count. Stacy kicks out. Eve is now getting frustrated. She's done all that she can here to beat Stacy, but nothing seems to be working. She kicks Stacy. Could this be a power bomb here? Or a pedigree perhaps? No, this is going to be a version of a pile driver here. This is an insane maneuver. She just hit this jumping pedigree-like pile driver maneuver. The referee didn't see it, but Dark Cash just broke the count again. Look at this smirk on Dark Cash. Now he's got a chain around his fist. He just hit Eve. The referee's looking at Stacy Thibault. He did not even see that. Dark Cash just nailed Eve with a chain. That's absolutely scandalous right there. Stacy has a cover there, too. There's no way she can get up after that. No, Stacy Thibault wins the match.